Hey, what's up everybody? It is Friday, June 27th, and it's a rainy day here in Bangkok. I just finished a 30-minute treadmill. It's in the evening. It's about 6:30, going 6:30. It's a rainy day. Today was a work at home day, and Friday normally. I was really expecting it to be very, very light workload. It wasn't bad, but I was busier than I had hoped for a Friday, at least for today. I had a meeting at 10, or 11 for about an hour, and then I had some follow-up work for auditors from a meeting I had yesterday. You know, we still haven't closed our 2024 financial statements just because of the funding uncertainty that we're facing and the potential inevitable budget cuts that we're planning right now. But we just had a conclusive meeting last night, semi-conclusive. We told them that we are planning for a full cut from our funding, and that we've had extensive meetings for the past 3 months. It's been intense, thinking and rethinking and re-talking, discussing these issues. This experience is so stressful, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but I'm really excited I'm a part of it. You know, part of me wishes, I wish I wouldn't be here for this. I mean, it's really stressful. Making cuts. This is huge. This is 60% of our budget. And this is huge implications. I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. I can't at this point, but maybe when this is over and I'm gone, I'll go into a little more detail, but it is really stressful. And one of the reasons is because it's 60% of our portfolio, which is huge. We've got hundreds of thousands of beneficiaries who are going to be impacted by this. We've got 20 staff who are going to lose their jobs, including myself. I volunteered my position so that my colleagues in finance could keep their positions. Part of me, I do want to leave. I'm ready to go. But it still puts me a little bit of financial strain, a little bit. I'm going to have to be careful. But the experience here has been amazing. This has been amazing. So part of the stress is every meeting, it's like, do we have the money? Do the numbers work out? Do we have the money? Do the numbers work out? And we're talking over $20 million. So this is not a small thing for me. But I would handle it even if it was $1 million. I would handle it the same way. The stress would come. But one of the things I'm noticing is I did a video before on some of the things I regret about work, and one of them was always having this imposter syndrome, feeling like I wasn't always qualified for the job. But I'll tell you what, if I was in this situation right now, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, even in the same organization, I cannot tell you how stressed I would be. It would be absolutely awful because I wouldn't have been as confident as I am now. Now when we're in meetings and we talk about the finances, I know the numbers. I know what will work. I know exactly what we need to do, at least financially, implementation and the program side, and that's a whole nother animal. But my job is to make sure the numbers work. And I know it. I know the numbers. And we're talking millions and millions of dollars. So I'm not saying this to brag or anything. I'm just saying I can just see the maturity in how I developed professionally and how I developed even emotionally to be able to handle this. I do have sleepless nights. I do kind of question myself. I doubt myself, and I think that's a good thing, because it does make me check my work, double check, triple check. So today, just putting together this document for for the auditors, and I'm like, this will work out. This is going to work. You know, I can show it's going to work. The organization isn't going to close. You know, they've got enough money, if it's managed well beyond this year. We've got plenty of this year to do what we need to do, and then after next year, it's up to them then, because I won't be part of it. But I'm putting them in a position where they can go forward in a good situation. And I know, and I'm very confident about it. So that's one of the neat things that I see from this experience. You know, and I do get that this added question I have for God is, you know, all of this experience, you know, I'm going to be 56 at the end of the year. All of this experience, and then that's it? I'm done? I feel like, what is the point of this? You know, I trust God has got a plan, but right now it makes no sense. I'm losing my job, and I have no intention of looking for another job at this level, at this level of stress. I want a much easier job moving forward, because I want to be able to go home. I want to shut down at work. I want to go home. I want to be with my wife if I find more work. But I just see, you know, all of this experience, especially going through this, what does this mean for me spiritually and personally going forward? Beyond when I'm done, when I'm gone. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it doesn't go to waste, because the experience has been phenomenal for me to walk through. I don't know, maybe I'll be a board member of an organization at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll be helpful in some organization, a nonprofit. But anyway, so that's the day. That was most of the day, and thinking through those things and talking through those things, and then I managed to go out for a pedicure. The girl that I like, she wasn't in, so I had to go with someone else, so it was okay. It's just, it's funny when you find someone you really like and then they're not there. It's like, do I come back? Do I try to come back again? But she's always busy because she's good. And anyway, this girl did a pretty good job. I didn't get my hair cut because the guy was busy, and I was preoccupied with things I needed to get done with work, because if I can get it done today, I don't want to do it on Monday. If I can get the majority of it out today, I don't want to look at it on Monday. I just get stuff done. And so my wife is out to the market. Again, I didn't get to go out to the sun like I wanted to. What else was I gonna? Oh yeah, so I'm reading 1 Chronicles 18 and 19. So Michelle, David's wife, got pissed off with him because he looked like a fool dancing with fine linen on. So I'm sure he was exposing himself to all the ladies in the temple or in the palace. But today, so they successfully get the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem, and David's excited, and he says to his confidant, Nathan, you know, can you go talk to the Lord and ask him, I want to build him a house. I want to get him out of this tent. I want to build him a big, you know, I've got this big house, so the Lord should have a big house. You know, I really would, you know, these stories are, I'll admit, I don't think that I don't question how weird they are. I don't question that they happen, but the way the story is written is just really weird. Too oversimplified. You know, why doesn't David ask God himself? Why does he ask Nathan to go talk to God? And then Nathan comes, how do they prove this? I don't know. And then Nathan comes back and says, no, God says he doesn't want you to build his house. He's happy for you. You keep your house. He doesn't want you to build his house. He's going to save that, but he wants you to get all the materials ready for it. And then you're going to get the materials ready and have your son build it for him. So that's when Solomon will come into the picture later. And what are you laughing at? My wife is back from the talat. She goes to the market like 10 times a day. 10 times every day. So then, yeah, so Solomon, yeah, so he doesn't want David to build it, and he says, your son is going to build it for us. So you just enjoy your house and get everything ready for your son to build it. Why? You know, it's like, you know, I saw a lesson saying that, you know, sometimes God gives us that vision, but he doesn't let us implement. The vision gets passed on to the next generation. So, yeah, my wife made me, I am so full today, my wife made me a huge piece of salmon with cream sauce and spinach, and it was delicious. I've been full today. So for dinner, I just had some bone broth soup and some eggs. But yeah, so rainy Sunday evening, or Friday evening, we're gonna go back. She just came in, I'm finishing up. I'm just gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna go up, read a little, study a little Lao. I didn't do my Lao lesson today. I felt like skipping it, just because of, I would have felt too stressed with trying to force that in. So I'll probably do it sometime next week. I felt too stressed trying to fit it into my schedule today. So I will make up for that next week. But I'll go back and do my own self-study for half an hour to an hour. Yeah, and that's it for now. So we're coming into the end of the week 26, and I'll probably do one close-up video tomorrow, and then week 25 is coming up. It's hard to believe, you know. Oh,